Hello guys, Paul Okoro here again today. Okay, so today we are continuing from where we stopped in this tutorial. Remember I was walking you through the interface of After Effects, how it works, how you can start as a beginner. So last time we talked about how you can create at least your shape. We were able to make these two shape. So today we are continuing. We'll still walk you through, tell you some of these panels there, how they work and what you can do with them. So let's see how far we can get to. Remember I told you this, we want to take this whole thing gradually. We don't want to bug you with so many things so that you can be able to follow through. So today, having known how to add your shape object, I'm going to show you how you can. Remember, we were discussing how this, especially these three tools, how they work. So today we are going to, you can see how you can. I'm going to show you how you can add your text. All right, so let's delete this that we have already. Just click on it and press your delete button. All right, so if you want to, okay, let's check this one also. See, if you put down this one, you can see pen tool. Let's say you have, let's take our pen tool and draw something like this. Just draw. And probably after you finish drawing and you want to add another, say, curve here, you can just go back to this place, pull it down, take add, and click here. See if it has added. So with it, you can be able to shift. If you click here, you can be able to adjust just like that. No matter what you draw with this, you can be able to add other vertex. Then if you want to remove vertex, you can use this. If I click here to remove it, if I click here to remove it, as the case may be. Then if I want to add a curve vertex, if I just click here and see it has added a curve vertex. I'm seeing it. So you can actually edit your shape. Then if I want to mask feather, I've not actually used it, but let me see how it works anyway. I've not actually used it anyway. I've not actually used it. This just, it's funny enough anyway, because there are a lot of things. Sometimes some of these things here, you may end up not even getting to use them until the need arises. But just know that that is how it works. So after I'm done, I'll drop my tools. So the next thing I will do, I think we are done with this particular one. Let's go back to our pen tool, drop our tools. Let's delete this. I'm just showing you how some of these things works so that you can follow through as a beginner. Let's delete this. So for text, if you pull down also here, you can see you can add your vertical text, you can add your horizontal text depending on what you want to do. So let's start with horizontal. You can just add text. See it? So this is the last font we use. If you don't like it, you can come here, come to this point. You see where you have your character. You see your font. You can just click on it, put it down, choose a font of your choice. I have a couple of fonts here. So depending on what you want to do, let's say we'll use this. Okay. When you add your font, you see you can increase the size here. This is size. This is set the leading. So this is for horizontal. Let's say you have another text here. So let's say we have another text here. We can actually put it down. It's because the text were in the same distance. So you just to adjust your vertical spacing. I seen it. So you can create it. You can. So that's what this one does. Then this one is for horizontal. to space horizontally. So that is what this one does. You're seeing it. Then I think this is a outline. So if you want to add a stroke or outline, that's it. Can choose here. Can choose overfill depending on what you want. So I think this one is for to stretch. This one is to stretch. Then this one is to stretch vertically, as the case may be. I think this one is to adjust your anchor point. This is your anchor point, as the case may be. So this one, you see it as you are going through all of them one after the other, you see how they affect your text. So this is italize. So just go through the one after the other, you see how they affect, but just know that this is where you adjust your text and the rest of them. If you want this for alignment, you want it at the left hand side, want it at the middle, want it at the right hand side, depending on your choice. So that is it for text. You can also say this or this all alignment, depending on what you want. All right. So next thing we may want to do now is to, having known how this works, next thing we want to do is to, probably create a proper text or create a proper graphics. So let's start by creating so having known how this works, let's do something more meaningful. First, I want us to add a solid background to this our background. So to do that, you can do it either by going to your layer, a new layer, add a solid, or use a shortcut by pressing Ctrl Y. So you can change the color here. Now is let's lock this. We want this the solid background to have the same size of our composition. So you can just click make composite. Click here. You can change the background if you want, depending on what you want to achieve. Though you can still adjust it even if you are out of this place. So let's okay it. See, we have a background. Okay, so having done this, let's see how we can, with what we have here now, let's see how we can, this is a solid. So we can actually make this background more lively by, probably making it a little bit motion background. Sometimes instead of you downloading motion background online, you can actually create your own and make your work unique. Okay, so let's go to our effect and preset. All right, so it's open. Now remember I told you some of these things, they are default effect and preset that comes with your After Effects immediately you install it in your system. Okay, so when we pull down this animation preset, you can see background here. You can see background. All of these are background you can actually add to this solid and it becomes a motion background. Let's say we add this. See, it's a motion background. You can actually come here, adjust it, adjust the color depending on what you want to achieve, depending on how you want it to flow, and just adjust the color to your text. You can adjust the contrast. You're seeing it. So this is just for tutorial sake anyway. So you can actually start doing that and go through them one after the other, know how they work and know how you can use them. So if you add this, you can see all these are background. These are preset that came with the software. Now another thing you can also do, you can actually do this on your own. You can add gradients. called ramp gradient. Now, remember I told you, if you know the name of a preset you want to use, fine. If you don't, you can actually search for them one after the other, depending. Are you getting it? So I want to add a gradient effect to this solid. So how do we do that? In this place is called ramp gradient. You search for it, then double click. See, has added a gradient color. Gradient, you see now it has gradient is the one that gives you two separate the option to have two separate colors. Okay, so you have one here. You can actually change the color depending on your choice, depending on what you want to achieve. You can adjust this. You can adjust this. You can adjust this. Maybe we can have something like this. You can make it radial. This way. You can adjust this the position. You can adjust this. Are you getting it? You can maybe swap the color. Click in here. Next thing you can do, okay, let's just use what we have here now and probably have a little bit motion. Let's add a little bit motion on this. To do that, let's come to this place. If you pull down this, see this effect we've added. See the gradient. Okay. You can see your start this in. You can see this. You can see this. Then this is the color. You can see the end, which is the other one. And this is the color. So if you watch this thing now, this is what we call stopwatch. So if you enable this and make any move, any adjustment on either the startup of the ramp or any of this, or change the color, enabling this is simply enabling your animation to toggle your animation. So if I enable this if I click on this now, or click this, let's just click this and this. You see, you have given this in a command that from 00 frame to, okay, let's expand this by clicking on our plus. From 00 frame to 2 seconds. You want this color, you want this color, which is this one. You want it to move from here. And you want this one to move from here. Sorry. Okay, let's adjust this one. You want this one to move from here. And you want the color to change. And this one, you want it to change. So that is a command you have given. So this is where we started from. Because of these things, you toggled on. So you have told him from 0, by the time you get to this point, I want you to change to this color. So already you see that you've added motion to your background or to the solid. You can also say, okay, when you get to 2 seconds, change to this. Then from 2 seconds, when you get to 4 seconds, let this one now. Let's say this one. This one, can adjust it. Then change the color. Maybe to this. Then this one. You can actually drag it from here. So see what we've done so far. All right. Okay. Like I said, I didn't want to bug us much, so that you'll be able to watch and come back. So we'll stop for this part 2. We'll stop here. Then in our part 3, I will show you other things, how it works, because I want us to flow through. Okay, so like I said earlier, I really don't want us to, to bug us with so many things. I want us to take it gradually on this beginners class, so that I want everyone to follow through. So we're stopping here. In the next part, we'll continue. Okay, so if you like what we're doing, please do well to like and share our video, and probably just send us a thank you on the comment section, and also try to toggle off your notification button so that whenever we have new tutorial, you'll be able to see it. So till we see you again in the next part. Thank you and God bless you.